get the map preview in here. Homesick, here we go. Of course, Massa having the second record on this map. So let's see what he can do on this map as the players are driving the warm-up. Again, as I said before, the last loser bracket match I watched from Piranha, he was very impressive. He got second and was first for the entire match until the last map when the pressure started to when it started to kick in a little bit. So let's see what he can do against these huge ass players. It is Brand, Kronos and Massa against him. Let's see what he can do as the warm-up has ended for Homesick, the first map. And we should be starting right now. Let's turn my Steam to offline because people are sending me messages. Very annoying. Here we go. Following Kronos, the French powerhouse, playing for the Sampi team, of course. Where is he? Here we go. First round of the second loser bracket semi-final. Of course, I'm here with Scotsman as well, who will be streaming the rest of the matches together with me. Massa with a different line there, approaching that little jump in the start. See that Piranha in the start dropping down to 4th position. Massa and Brand fighting for first and second place at the moment. Let's see if this match will be as close as the previous one. Brand dropping down to that second place over the blue part. Massa holding strong in first. Into the left-hander. Brand clipping the wall on the right side there. Dropping down into the 3rd position. Maybe even into 4th. Not yet though. He stays in 3rd so far. Kronos and Massa fighting for that first and second position now. Although Massa has a quite nice lead over Kronos right now. And I think he should keep it. Oof! Very sloppy ending from Massa. And Kronos gets stuck into the last tight passage. Will get into 3rd though. And Piranha has made a huge mistake, and he will only finish right now in 4th, and only collecting 3 points.
Yeah, but look at that though, a 55.4 being done by Massa there, so that's a hell of a start as all with. Actually not too far from the WR, one of the better times we've seen on this map, but into round number 2, as Massa will be momentum. He's a very momentum-based player, and if he can keep up, get some good, extremely hard to stop. But at the moment, between fast.
I'm still here though. Go ahead.
Going so far in this tournament, and we are looking to see more of the same. Bren taking the lead here. Gets through no problem. And is looking good so far. Still staying in first place. Massa having some more issues here. And Bren looks to be taking this round. Kronos looking for another. Will want to make sure he avoids that crash there as he did. And look at that, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 and 0.8 being done by all players within that round. And Bren taking first place. Massa having to settle for 3rd. So that means Bren actually takes first place overall now going into round number 3.
Right, we are experiencing some lag over the Discord call with me and Scotsman. I'm not quite sure why it happens, but let's hope it won't be let's hope it will not get any worse than this. Hopefully everything will get sorted out with the Discord call. Hopefully it will work in the next rounds here. Kronos taking first place though in the next round. Massa finding himself in 2nd. Piranha fighting with Brand for that 3rd place. Massa and Kronos though, oh, very close into the checkpoint there, and everyone is back to being in the front of the pack here. Kronos though with a no drift. He had so many no drifts already through the entire tournament in that part of the map. Hopefully he can avoid them next time. And Massa is going for another first place as Bren will take over the 2nd place of Piranha in the ending. And Massa with another first place with 8.6 of a time. 55.60 of a 680. And he will be moving up to first place because of that first place together with Bren.
Yeah, so going into the third to last round here, and at the moment Piranha certainly hasn't started off too well, and is already to Massa here at the moment, and Bren up at 24 points here, 10 in front of Kronos. Kronos will be wanting strongly and go up and go onwards, but one who's certainly not doing that at the moment is Piranha, off to a bad and it is between Massa, Kronos and Bren. As I say that, and back sends him flying the other direction and loses a lot of time and actually goes down. Piranha actually, unfortunately for him, but more importantly at the moment is the battle for first place between Kronos and Bren. And looking good here for another round win is Bren, looking solid, looking back to the form he was will be a solid win for Brent, another 0.5. So great rounds from Brent and very, very fast. Well, so we'll be looking to see if Brent can keep up this level of form, and he can certainly go far in this tournament if he does.
Yes, let's try to start the call again in Scotsman. I will leave the call and I will call you again. Hopefully he heard me. Let's see. I'm calling him now. Hello? Hopefully everything will be solved, and if not, I will restart my Discord just in case. Let's hello? 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 Scotty, man! Alright, seems like I will restart the Discord after this round. Excuse me.
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah? You can hear me? Awesome.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Yo! Alright, let's just cast this round, or what's left of it. So Bren is going up into first place. Kronos up into first place now, though. Piranha with a huge mistake, though, dropping down into that last position. Where's the hotkey of Massa? Here it is. Kronos coming closer, though, to the... Oh! Kronos with a huge mistake, and he gets stuck. So he has to respawn, and Piranha will take that third place of Kronos away. And Kronos will finish in fourth. First place will go to Bren with the 10 points. Alright, let me restart my Discord quickly here. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Let's see if this solves anything. In the meantime, the next round is Kronos in first right now, though. Piranha dropping down to that second position just behind him. I'll try to keep casting and restarting the Discord at the same time. The stream might be lagging now a little bit as Massa drops down. Where is my Discord? Here is my Discord. Let's call Scotsman quickly here. So we are already into the next round. Hopefully everything is solved now. And Kronos drops down. Bren overtaking that second place. Piranha right now up in first place. He was very impressive in the last round. Or in the last match. I streamed of him. And he seems to be back to that performance as well. Up into first place. Bren is just behind him in second. But it's not going to be enough for Bren whatsoever. We'll go for the safe finish as well. And that's the best thing you can do in this situation. And it is again the Sampi player in last place. Scotsman, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man, but it keeps dropping in and out.
It keeps dropping? Alright.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. As the first match, or the first map, has been played. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Not quite sure what's going on right now. Let's just keep on casting, and I will show the map preview. Alright, so it seems like the cast with me and Scotsman will continue on a later date. I will just do it on my own for now. So, alright, so let's show the map preview quickly here. As Scotsman is trying to figure out stuff at the event right now. So let's show the map preview of San Silo quickly. That's the map preview of St. Silo. Let's take a quick look at the points here. 51 points right now for Bren in first place with 51 points. We see Massa in second place with 39 points. We have Piranha and Kronos in third and fourth, and they both have 27 points. Here we go, first round on map number 2, and Bren is off to a great start in this match. 51 points out of 6 rounds, which is very impressive for Bren. Let's see what he can do on the second map here. Up into first place once again over the platform as Massa is right next to him. Kronos dropping down once again. He is not showing the performance he needs to show right now to be moving on into that loser bracket final. Piranha finding himself right now in second place. Bren way too inside, dropping down. Can he make the jump though? Ooh, he barely can though, but he will make it as Kronos will overtake him. Massa, where's my Piranha hotkey? There we go. Massa finding himself in first place right now, just in front of Piranha, who is very close by, only 14 thousandths of a second behind Massa though. Who will take this first place? It looks like it will be the player from Team Big, and it will be the player from Team Big, as Massa will take the 10 points here, as Bren will take only 3 points. So that's great news for all the other players, and they are able to catch up to him for sure. Into round number 2 here on the second map. Alright. The next round here, Bren looking to take, or he is looking to extend his lead over all the other players rather. Bren finding himself right now in first place as well. Massa with the first mistake in the round though, dropping down hard and clipping the side of the wall on the right side there. Kronos finding himself in third place right now. I can click on the names. Oh yes, I can. Awesome. Bren is finding himself in first place. Massa still in last, very far behind. This round is between Bren and Piranha. Kronos is not far away either though, as he is finding himself in third right now, overtaking that second placement of Piranha. Kronos is coming closer to Bren as well. Will Bren stay in first place? Yes, he will, and Piranha will take the same time. But the second place points go in the favor of Piranha. The exact same time for Kronos and Piranha, but the game decides to give the 7 points to Piranha instead of Kronos. That's very unfortunate for the French player. And that will make Piranha drive away even more from the French player here, who is only at 35 points. He needs to step up his gameplay here if he wants to move on into the loser bracket final. Of course, the first and second placement will move on into the loser bracket final, which will be played after this one, where Razor together with Coco are awaiting. Bren again up into first place. Piranha getting overtaken by Kronos. Oh, Bren with a clip on the right side of the wall drops down, and he's out of this round. Piranha, Kronos, and Massa very close by. Massa also still at second place in the total rankings and also in this round. Can he overtake the first place of Kronos though? What a great line from Massa. Very inside. Will overtake that first place, but will Kronos overtake Piranha? Again, Piranha takes the upper hand, and again Piranha will take that second place. Now that's 4 thousandths of a second. Man, it is 31 thousandths between first, second, and third. Excuse me. I thought Piranha was German. All right, I'm sorry. I thought he was German, but okay. If he's German, right? I think he's German, dude. Anyway. It's just like Piranha once again with the upper hand over Kronos. Where is Piranha now though? Right now he's in fourth place. This should be the chance for Kronos to finally have a higher placement than his German opponent in the end of this round. Massa has to go for the inside line here. We'll lose some time with that. Kronos is coming closer. Bren is close by as well. Where is Piranha? He is a little bit further in the back. Massa and Kronos and Bren as well. Let's switch to Bren to have a nice overview. Who will make the first mistake in the ending? Massa not with the best line, crashing and dropping down. Will Kronos overtake Bren? No, he will not. And Bren will take Bren will take the 10 points, and Piranha will overtake Massa in the ending. And Massa will drop down from first to last in 2 corners. As this match is very close. Not as close as the previous match though. Well, it is close for second place. Bren at 77 points. Although he is only 12 points ahead of the German player Massa, who's close by at 65 points. Where's Kronos? Kronos not with a good start whatsoever. Kronos dropping down early into the round over the platform. Stays in the 4th. No mistakes made by the other players either. Bren looking to take first place so far in this round. He wants to extend his lead over all the other players after this round over the platform into the finish jump into the right. Bren has to go at the outside of the pole. Won't lose any time with it though. Still in first place. As Massa still finding himself in second. Kronos not really able and gets the no drift as well. As Kronos will drop down even more. And that's not good at all. He will lose even more points to his opponents. Piranha dropping down now as well. And Bren is looking to take another first place as Massa will take the 7 points. Piranha will take the 4 points. And Kronos will take the 3 points. And Bren once again with 8.2, which is a great time. And we'll take the 10 points, moving up to 87 points. Spam is not through. No, Spam is eliminated from the tournaments. Next round. Massa. 72 points. Starting to drive away from Piranha and Kronos. Piranha, surprisingly, again driving very good in this match against these huge players. He is keeping up very nicely. Kronos not with a good start once again. Maybe this is just not his map. Who knows? And Piranha making a mistake in the meantime though. Massa again. Bren has to go for the outside pole there, but won't lose any time on Massa though, as Massa was already a little bit in front and he still is. Kronos now in the fight for the first place as well. We'll go for a wider line, overtaking Bren. Oh, and Bren with a nasty note there. And Massa crashing. This is the opportunity for Kronos to take the 10 points, and he will as well. As Bren will take second place. Piranha will not take third. Has to respawn. Where's Massa? Massa will take third. And Piranha will take last. A 0.3 for a 53.3 for Kronos. A very decided or a very divided round for sure. As we moved on into map number 3, 94 points for Bren, 59 for Kronos, and 59 for Piranha, 76 for Massa. Now, if you are Piranha and Kronos, I should get a little bit worried because we only have 2 maps left. The first one of that 2 is this one, Takata. That was the map review. Yes, Spam already played. Spam is eliminated from the tournament. He got 4th in his loser brackets semi-final, which was extremely close though. Every single player of that match deserved to go through, but instead it was Razor and Coco who were able to take first and second. Here we go. Good luck. Let's take a quick overview at the points. 94 points for Bren. 67 for Massa. 59 for both Kronos and Piranha. Piranha though dropping down to 4th in the total standings, but Kronos is at the same amount of points, of course. They are close by to Massa. Only 17 points between them. Bren is 18 points in front of Massa in first. All the players were able to make it through the tight passage there. And nobody clipped the checkpoint. Kronos finding himself in 4th now though. Not the best start for the French player here. Of course, Bren is also French. Piranha overtaking Bren now for that second place. So Kronos with a tunnel speed as Bren drops down to 4th. Oh, but there goes Piranha. He was clipping the wall on the right side. Kronos with a risky line there, but surviving at 2nd though. Here goes Massa. Oh, losing some speed, losing a lot of speed actually. And Bren will take over. Where is Kronos? Kronos is finding himself now in the 3rd. As Bren drops down, and Kronos will have a tunnel speed overtaking Massa in the ending. No, he will not. Same time again. This is the 2nd time already that 2 players have the same time, but Massa gets the upper hand. And Kronos again. Firstly, it was happening with Kronos and Piranha, and then Piranha had the upper hand, and the server said, "No, you will have the 7 points." And now it is Massa overtaking Kronos in the last millisecond of the track. Same time, but the favor goes into Massa. Very unlucky for Kronos there. Same time, but the 10 points will go to the German player. Bren up to 1st place, up to a great start. As Massa has come closer to him. Only 11 points in between them now. Let's go to the POV of Piranha here as he's looking to overtake that 2nd place of Kronos. He's not doing it yet though. Massa dropped down to 4th. Over the platform. Who will have the upper hand here? It will be no one. Although Piranha coming closer though to Kronos. Never mind about what I said. No one. Massa coming into the mix as well. And it's Piranha dropping down to 4th. Bren is looking to take another 10 points. And Kronos now will again drop down. And Massa will again have the upper hand. No, it is not the same time though. A 53.9 from Bren. Nice time from him. And he will extend his lead to 107 points. Yes, Massa will go up to 93 points. Now Kronos leading over Piranha in the total score. 66 for Piranha. 70 for Kronos. I think Bren is in a very nice position to take 1st place here in this match and move on into the loser bracket final. And as I say that, he does not survive the tie passage. And he drops down to 4th. Piranha in 2nd right now behind Massa. This round is very divided. A lot of huge gaps here between the players. Over the platform, Kronos in 3rd right now. He wants to overtake that position of Piranha, of course, to keep his lead in the total scores. As they are crossing lines with Bren over the platform. Massa still in 1st. Piranha in 2nd place, but Kronos having more speed though. But I don't think he will overtake him. I think that Piranha is way too far front. Yes, he is. Massa will take 1st. Piranha will take 2nd. Kronos will take 3rd. And where is Bren? Bren will cross the finish line right now. And will only collect 3 points though. And 0.7 from Massa. A 53.780. Which is insane. Bren up to 110 points though. But Massa creeping up closer. 103 points. Kronos now only 1 point away from Piranha, and they really have to start making fast rounds here, or they just have to drive faster. Kronos dropping down. That's not a good start for him. Here goes Piranha though. Up into 1st place. Massa just behind him. Bren wants to extend his lead over the other players, but right now he's finding himself at 3rd. Wide line from Piranha here will have more speed, but it's not really worth it though. Dropping down. As Bren, we see him dropping down, and Kronos will overtake him as well. This is an opportunity for Massa to come closer again into that 1st place. Where's Kronos? He's way too far behind Piranha to even thinking to overtake him. And Massa once again with a 1st place, second for Piranha, 3rd for Kronos, and 4th for Bren. Massa and Bren are tight, but Massa is being put in 1st place in the total scores right now. And they are both at 113 points. 80 points for Piranha, 78 for Kronos. They are still fighting for that 2nd place. But the gap is not really shrinking. Instead, it's only getting bigger and bigger after every single round. Massa and Bren are just driving way faster. than Kronos and Piranha. I expected more from Kronos, if I have to be extremely honest here. He dropped down to 4th in the total standings now with 78 points. But in this round, he is looking to take that first place. And that's what he needs. Piranha, though, is right behind him at 2nd. What good news for them. Oh, no. Not good news anymore. They both dropping down. And Piranha will take the upper hand now. Kronos not with the best transition there. Will clip the wall. Massa coming back to Piranha. But we're overtaken with 0.002 of a second. A .074. And a .076. Massa taking first place. Will Kronos finish? Yes, he will. Piranha taking 2nd. Brand taking 3rd place with 4 points. And Kronos taking last with only 3 points. Now, 30 points. 30 points between 2nd and 3rd. With 7 rounds remaining in the match. This could be a GG already, as we see Massa dropping down, though. But of course, anything can still happen on the last map. But I think... Oh, Piranha! What was that? Huh? Not quite sure what he did there, but somehow he sort of survives, but he will drop down a lot, though. As Massa has dropped down even more after that early mistake. Bren is looking to find him. So what was Kronos thinking? He was like, hello, I will try to drive off the map, but I was unable to because there was a block in the way. As Bran is looking to take another first placer, overtaking Massa again in the total standings. Maybe that will happen. I don't think so, though. As Piranha will take 7 points. And that's not good. Because Bran is in first. And he needs to overtake Bran. Excuse me for my sniffing, by the way. Hopefully, it's not too irritating. Last map, Shogun. Last map of the 2nd semi-final of the loser bracket. Here we go. This should be it. Well, actually, guys, I could use some Coca-Cola right now. Tween is holding all of the world records, not sure. He has a lot, though. Anyway, the points. 127 for Bren. 127 for Massa. 94 for Piranha and 84 for Kronos. In last, I think it is over for Kronos. 6 rounds left for him to get into that 2nd place, and he is he is 43 points behind. 2nd place. I don't think that Kronos will make it if I have to be extremely honest with you guys. But it is his Trackmania. And you never know it in this game. You never know. Let's see what the players are able to do on Shogun. Made by Kaisla, of course. Of course, I see now we have a 123 viewer mark here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this weekend. I appreciate it a lot. I really appreciate it. It's awesome to see you guys all in here. But in the meantime, though, the first round of the last map has started. Piranha looking to have a great start here. Kronos is just behind him, though. Those are the 2 players who needs to point the most, and Kronos will drop down. And the checkpoint, that's the part we have seen so many people drop down already. And Kronos will not get many points in this round because of that part. Piranha still at first, but Bren is creeping up closer. Piranha wants to get first, but that's not a good line, and he will drop down as well. And the pressure is starting to kick in for Kronos and Piranha. This could be their last match of the tournament. Bren will take first, Massa will take 2nd, Piranha will take 3rd, and Kronos very far behind, over 7 seconds behind first place, will take 4th. And I think exactly, Rocks, that this match is already over, but we will keep casting. And I appreciate all the follows, guys. Really appreciate them. We are on a awesome way to reach that 1,000 follower mark. I appreciate all the follows. Brando looking to take another first place here in the first couple of rounds. 20 seconds in. Oh, Kronos clipping the wall there on, or I think he touched the pole there on the left side. Bren up in first place. Second place right now is settled by Piranha. Massa is taking over though. A German versus a German. The underdog versus the favorite of this match. Oh, and the favorite drops down. Now it is between, again, Piranha and Bren. Piranha now with way more speed, though. Has a way better line in this section of the map. And then last round, and will overtake Bren as well with way more speed. Coming up to the ending line. Piranha going for a wider line. But will not be worth it, though, will it? No, it will not be. 31 thousandths between the top 3 of this round. Insane. And this match... it's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. We have 4 more rounds to go, so it's technically it is still possible for Piranha to move into the loser brackets final, which will be played after this one, of course, at 1 p.m. CET. Kronos finding himself in 4th right now. I think it is over for him. I think the Giants Cup is over for the French powerhouse, the French hope. But we do, of course, have another French hope in the tournament, which is Bren. And I'm sure he will be moving on into the loser bracket final. But in the meantime, anyway, we see Piranha up in first. Into the platform. Bren overtaking, or Massa overtaking Bren rather. Kronos is still in it though as well. This is the closest round we've seen so far on this map. Bren had to start his drift very early there. It is not a good line from him at all. As Massa will drop down. Kronos and Piranha up for the last couple of corners here. And it will be Piranha with 1/10 of a second faster than Kronos. So he will take the 10 points. And Bren only with 3. And Massa only with 4 though. Massa only with 4. 3 rounds left. And I think it's safe to say that this match has been played. It will be very hard for Piranha to get back into this match, and I don't think it will happen either. It's already safe to say that Kronos is out of this match, and he is out of the tournament. What's all about on Piranha though? We try to keep the hype in it, even though we all know it is probably not going to happen. Brando with a huge mistake in the start in the checkpoint part. Again, Piranha and Kronos though, fighting for that first and second place. Kronos dropping down a little bit into second. Piranha is once again taking over into the platform part. Who will have the upper hand in the exit? It will be Kronos with way more speed. We'll opt for the wider line here as well. And Piranha with a slowdown. Where's Massa? Oh, Massa made a huge mistake. Bren is just behind Piranha though. But he won't overtake him. Piranha will take second place. Kronos will take first in this round. Piranha second. Bren third. And Massa will have to drive a couple of more seconds here. Oh! You really have enough time. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, 0. And Massa has enough time. With an amazing time of 1:12.798. Of 7:91, excuse me. Second to last round. 20 points is the difference between Piranha and Massa. And right now, it is a GG actually. It is actually a GG. It is actually a GG. 22 points between Piranha and Massa. It is not possible anymore for the second German player in this match to move on into the loser bracket final. And Kronos dropped down as well, and Massa the only one surviving in this round. So Bren and Massa will be joining Coco and Razor in the loser bracket final, which will be played after this match. After that match, we will have the winner bracket final, and then of course the consolidation final, and then as last we'll have the grand final at 4 p.m. CET. which will start in 3 hours from now. Massa will take first in this round. Second place will go to Bren. Third will probably go to Kronos. Maybe even to Piranha. It will be Piranha who will be taking over it from Kronos for that third place. But it's already settled. And this is already a GG for sure. Last round here. It doesn't really matter anymore. But still, it could matter for the first and second place though. If Massa finishes in first right now and Bren last, they will have the same amount of points. But I think because Bren is in first right now in the last round, he will still be counted as first. If it will come to a tie, as Kronos makes the first mistake and Massa is already dropping down. I think Bren will take first place in this match. But of course, it won't matter anyway for the first and second place, as both of these players will move into the same match, of course. So never mind what I said earlier about the first and second place. This match is settled, of course. Both of the players will move into the loser bracket final, joining Razor and Coco. Seems like it is RIP so far for Scotsman as well. Won't be able to stream with me for a while here. Very unfortunate. So I have to do it on my own. Here we go. GG for this match.